Hi everybody. I've been really lax at showing my Happy Mail in the groups because I think I'm in more groups than I can keep up with. But anyways, it's Kelly. I hope you're having a great day. And I wanted to share some of the things that I'd gotten from Happy Mail. This one was Happy Mail, but I think I won it from a drawing in 70 Acre Studios. Nightbot or somebody, random generator, picked my name. And so this is what I won. And this is what Melissa sent me. She's working on dendritic patterns in paint, and I think they're fabulous. Okay, so this is the first one. You see how the paint just kind of feathers out? That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, wrong way. And that's a glare. Especially like right in here. See how that feathers out? Right there. I think that is so pretty. And I love the colors in this one. But apparently that's called dendritic. I'd never heard of it before her, but I like it. This is another one she sent. See the patterning on this side? To me, it reminds me of sea coral. You know, the way it just kind of keeps growing and branching out. I just think it's awesome. And then there's this one. If you can see that very well. Try to keep the glare out of it. Okay. Then she did some on some book paper and inked. It looks like watercolored the edges, which is really, really awesome. I think the colors on that are just great. Look at the bottom here. See how it feathers out? Let me see if I can get it in there. There it goes. That's called the dendritic patterning. And she did a really awesome job on this one. This is, I think, my favorite one. Look up at the top. See the sides. And apparently, how you do it, and I'm not very sure because I did it one time on accident and I liked how it came out, but I never knew that's what it was called. You put the paint on a non-porous surface, like a shiny piece of paper or some photo paper or something like that, and you put your paint on it, and then you lay another shiny piece on top of it, and then you just pull it up. That way none of the paint, I love these colors, none of the paint soaks in. It all stays on top. And then you get these really fabulous patterns. Like this corner right here. Let me see if I can get that in there better. Without the glare. Isn't that pretty? But she's got a lot of videos on it. That's Melissa over at 70 Acre Studio. So if you want to learn how to do this, or join her group even, that would be awesome. But she's a fabulous lady. Now this one is dendritic all over the place. So I'm going to hold this one up close to you. Can you see all that? Just look over here. See how I can get it right. Let me get this part right here. Oh, wrong way. I'll get this right yet. I'm still new, but let me see. There might be a glare on it. Okay. There you go. Isn't that pretty? And they're beautiful papers. And it's just amazing. So that's what I won from 70 Acre Studios in a drawing for being in one of her live streams. So thank you very much, Melissa. I did receive them, even if I didn't post it on Facebook. And I set these to the side. Now the next one is, I'm in a Christian letter pocket group. No. Let me say this again. A Christian pocket letter group that we do swaps. And we had a Valentine's Day swap. And I had only just gotten, I had 3 partners, and I had only just gotten the last one from my partner, Shannon Williams. So let me see. I don't know if that went in there or not. That's kind of pretty for the colors. All right, but Shannon Williams, this is the pocket letter she sent me. Let me pull this up just a little. Okay. It was supposed to be a Valentine's Day theme and how Jesus, it was supposed to represent how Jesus loved us. See, there's the front and there's the back. And I haven't even taken out the goodies yet because I hadn't shown her pocket letter. So, but that one was from Shannon Lewis, and she's got her little note right here. Oh, yep, her little note. Oops, if I can open it. Hope you enjoy this pocket letter. I love making it. I live in Florida with my sister. Hope you enjoy it. Shannon. And the paper it came on says True Love. That's awesome. That's funny. She put Band-Aids in it. I've never seen somebody put Band-Aids in a pocket letter. Well, they fit, and I'll use them. And they've probably got Valentine's Day themes on them. So we're going to set this one aside now. The next, in that painting paper swap, I had 3 partners, and we were supposed to send out at least 20 of our painty papers, stuff that we made. They had to be at least 5x7 or larger for the number of 20, but if you wanted to send more, then, you know, they could be less or smaller or bigger or however you wanted to do it. And I got my painting papers from Lori McGarity. Might be Mick Garrity, but I'm not sure. But I did get them, Lori. And I wanted to let you know. And some of the stuff she sent me was so fabulous. I cannot figure out how she did them. Look at that. It feels like a skin almost. See? I mean, it doesn't feel like deli paper, but it might be. It's too thin for wax paper or parchment paper, but all those stampings, and then she's got it so smooth out, and it kind of shimmers and glitters. Let me see if you can see the glitter. There you go. Maybe a little bit. But that is so pretty. And then she sent me a roll of, or a strip of stickers that would make perfect moon backgrounds on ATCs or on journals or whatever. See, and she painted them. Oh, I don't even have a favorite. I'd have to say this one is my favorite. See if I can get that a little bit closer so you can see. That one. And that one because it's got a lot of purples in it, and I love purple. And she sent me a bunch of little pieces. She does the same thing I do. I use the back of index cards, but they're great for journaling on when you're done. Some really soft, but this has got yellows and greens in it. I don't know if you can see that. Some more little pages, little index cards that look, actually, they look like they're 3x5. Let me see. They are. They're ATC size. That's pretty cool. And this looks like it was done on photo paper, but look how pretty that is. You see that? There we go. It's trying to focus. Okay. Some more real pretty pastels for spring. This one's got a lot of purples and stuff on it, and blues. This one's a bigger index card, but look at those colors. Oh, I hope you can tell. They're so pretty. There's blues and pinks, and it looks like greens, but it's so faint. And then this one. Look at all the colors in that. Isn't that awesome? Turn it this way. And this, I believe, was on photo paper. Looks like alcohol inks. But I love it. That's one of the things on my bucket list is alcohol inks. I watched a couple videos on how to do it, but I don't have the Sharpies or the little eyedropper containers to put them in. So, but I love how to do that. That's some more real pretty faded. It just looks like it just soaked into the background, like kind of like watercolor. Here's some more alcohol inks. And this one, it looks like she did a resist. It says dream, believe, imagine, I think. Yeah. Dream, believe, imagine. And just, I don't want to bore you with all of it, but they're all just so absolutely gorgeous. You know, look at those. That's watercolor, definitely. A lot of them look watercolor, and I can never get mine to spread out. And there's that one. Looks like when you roll off your brayer, extra paint. But that looks pretty. And she's got some with a pattern. And this is glimmer spray over a pattern. I don't know if you can see the glimmer. No, but it's shiny. Some more pattern and cardstock. All of these are so beautiful. I can't wait. I've already started using some of mine, and I forget where they came from. This one looks really cool. I might use this one on my steampunk idea I have coming up. So I'm going to set that one aside. Ah, that looks awesome. It's so colorful, the commercials from Mexico make you see the bright orange, the green, the red, the yellows, and then there's a margarita with a lime sticking out of it. That's pretty cool. I love all the pinks on this one. It's really, really in depth. I don't know if you can see that or not. But there's like a lot of layers here. And I think that's what makes painting papers great, is the layers. some more patterning. Oh, peace signs. Yay! Ooh, now this has got to be my favorite. And it feels like it's done on copy paper. Oh my gosh. Look at the colors on this. Can you see that? All of those pinks and then speckled. That is fabulous. That is absolutely stunning. Ooh, this looks like shaving cream art. Look how pretty that is. Look at all the swirls. And the browns and the greens. I like this. I'm into the more warm fall colors anyway. I'm not a big pastel-y type person. The same with this one. This looks like more shaving cream art. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like. Oh, and it even went through the back. That's pretty cool. Some more. And blues, and some of the blue went through the back. Oh, I love it. The book she's got these pages on is called A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I've read that book.
Weird book.
Yeah, it was one of the weird ones, huh? Just like I thought To Kill a Mockingbird was a weird one. That one, and I've still never read Catcher in the Rye. They said that's supposed to be this the terrorist handbook of, you know.
It's a Looney Tunes handbook of
Yeah.
verse.
Oh, this looks like maybe tissue. Or tissue paper. And it's soaked in through both sides. That's gorgeous. That one. Lori, these papers are absolutely fabulous. I just wanted to let you know that. This looks like some of mine when I get extra paint or I just get frustrated. I stick my paintbrush in paint and just go whop, 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 whop with the paintbrush. I know me and my sound effects. I grew up with my dad. It's his fault.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
You have to speak up. They can't hear you.
Did I resemble that remark?
Yeah, see? Told you. That one's really pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, Daddy, you're so welcome. Look at the... See, you can never mix orange and purple together if they're still wet because it turns brown. Same with orange and yellow. I mean purple and yellow. But she must have let the layers dry in between because now you can see the purple and the orange. Dad, unless you're going to start breaking out renditions of Yellow Submarine. I know you love that song, don't you? He said that's the one song that gets stuck in his head forever.
40-some years.
40-some years, he said. Ooh, that one's pretty. Now I can handle the pinks in that because there's a lot more blues and oranges. But that is really pretty. Lori, you know I'm going to have a hard time using your papers, and OMG, I love this. And you can't see it, but there's like a shimmer on it. Let's see if I can make it where you can see it. Oh, that is so pretty. There's another one. I love layers. I love, oh, that looks like a jelly print. And it's almost got the same dendritic patterning that Melissa was showing. Look at the bottom. I'll put that in a little bit closer. You see how the edges are fraying? Whoops. Oh, look how pretty that is. And you see the design underneath. Look, there's some dendritic patterning. Oops, right here. Let's see if I can put that up. Look at that feathering right there. And right there. That's beautiful. This one feels like copy paper, but it's almost like thin copy paper. But that's pretty. Look at the layers on it. She's got the stamp. That looks like a Gabriel Polacco stamp, but I could be wrong. She's got the circles in there. She's got the chevron down, or the wavy chevron down at the bottom. What is that? Okay, come on. Show up. Focus. Okay, now it doesn't want to focus. Alright, well, anyways, that's really pretty. She sent me a lot. The different stencils, and she's got a little bit of texture paste, or maybe it's just paint, because it doesn't have that raised feeling. That is pretty. So it looks like she used all different kinds of stencils all the way across. Some more patterns. Ooh. Melissa Bishop at 70 Acre Studios. You are going to love this. I do not know how she did it, but she did it. Look. There's just little pieces. Okay, start on this side. Little pieces. Yeah, if you could get me hold on. Do you want the card? Okay. Little pieces of dendritic all over the place. Can you wait just a minute? I'm almost done. Just a minute with this one, and then I can pause it. And that's a hodgepodge. I love hodgepodge. Oh, this looks like... Okay, is it ready? Oh, there's texture paste on this. Down here. That is so pretty. And we've got some circles. Some real pretty pink. Looks like almost like a tire track rolled over it. And the back is a pretty patterned paper. And this one with the Harlequin stamps in the corners. Right here. And here's some more dendritic stuff. Boy, she must be watching a lot of... Well, I think she's one of Lori's or Melissa's moderators. So she's doing it too. Look at that. See that? Look it up in the... Look at the feathering on that. That is so amazing. I don't know why. It just trips me out. And down there at the bottom. That's just too cool for words. Okay, I've got a few more, but my dad wants to go out the door, so I'm going to pause this for just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. Dad was going up to the store and needed to know what I needed him to get, so I just took a few minutes that would have wasted your time otherwise. He is definitely a goofball, but I love that man with all my heart. I feel so lucky to have been his daughter and not my mother's daughter. Okay, so this is the last few from Lori McGarity. Isn't that pretty? Look at those swirls. I love those swirls. Oops. There's two here. Paint through a stencil, it looks like. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one's all over the place. I love it. It's got all the purples and the greens and the pinks. You can see some blues in there. Some really faint black. This is mermaid paper, guys. Mermaid paper. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all my papers that I think remind me of mermaids in one folder. So that way when I want to do something like a journal or something along those lines, then I can, I've got my mermaid paper. Oh no, that's cool. It's got the numbers stamped. It's also got the chevron or the, what would you call that? That's not chevron. That would be like waves, right? And then right here, it looks like Harlequin. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to figuring out to look at the camera and not my monitor. Some Harlequin paint. There we go. I'm trying to move it so you can see it. Oh, she did some more beautiful. Oh, this is also dendritic. I'll bring it up to the bottom to show you. Wait for it to focus. There it goes. Look at all that feathering. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Look at between the little leaf patterns on the in the stencil. Look at that one. See right there. Right there by my middle finger. See if I can get that any closer. I know, this is probably boring, you guys, but I just think it's fabulous how paint can do that by itself. Just like when another channel I watch is Mimi Pours, Praise, M-I-M-I-P-R-A-Y-S. Her YouTube channel. She does a lot of acrylic pouring. She is so fabulous. I've already ordered, I think, 6 pieces, and I have like at least 4 more on order because I can only buy so much a month. I'm on a limited income. But that is how awesome her stuff is. It is just fabulous. And that's her acrylic pours. And if you want to check her out, her channel is Mimi Praise. And that's so funny because that's what my grandchildren call me, is Mimi. When my first grandchild was born, they're like, what do you want to be called? Because we live down in the South, and everybody's like Mima and Mama and you know, Nana and Nanny and all other kinds of stuff. And I'm like, and Grandma, of course, and Granny. And I'm like, I am too daggum young to be a grandmother. So you better not call me Grandma. Call me Mimi. The other grandma was going to be Mimi Shell because her name is Michelle, and I was going to be Mimi K because my name is Kelly. But she changed her mind at the last minute and went with Mama. So now my grandson, half the time when he comes over, and he'll go to ask me something, he'll go, Mama, Mimi, Mimi, you know, and it gets him all screwed up. So then, of course, you know me, I have to play with him about it. But yeah, these were all papers from Lori McGarity, and woman, you outdid yourself. Let me tell you what. These are beautiful. Let me get some of the smaller ones on top. There we go, or at least in the middle. Okay, and we'll set that there. And then I got a most surprising Happy Mail yesterday. And I need to talk to her about this. This is from Tina, from Starting Over Tina. She has her YouTube channel as well. If you want to check her out, she's got a lot of great videos. I was not expecting this, and it totally floored me. Okay? So I think I'm going to read her card, but I'm going to read it last, just so you can see why I am totally floored. Okay? This was the paper it came wrapped in. I love tissue paper, especially patterned. She gave me some washi tape. Very pretty washi tape. This one's flowers, and this one looks like it's got donuts or cookies on it. Wait, there it goes. Well, maybe donuts and cookies. Okay. She gave me a pack of journal cards, right? And they're all double-sided. And some of them are just fabulous. Some of them aren't double-sided, which is good because then I could add something to them. Okay. Well, look at how many she sent. Let's do it this way so you can see the other sides. Okay. She sent me that. Then she sent me, from Recollections, some trim embellishments, lace, tassels, rickrack. Can't see that very well. See that? And this is also from Recollections. Some beautiful white tassels. Now, she sent all of this. I think now I'm going to read you the card. Hello, Kelly. I'm sending you this journal I started. It needs a new home. Can you add more to her and enjoy? Thank you for being kind to me. Remember, you and I serve. I don't know the last of it. Anyway, she says, charge craft on my friend. Oh, I have never charged for crafts for my friends. Hugs, Tina. Okay, but oops, that was the card she sent me. Now, when you see this journal, you're gonna flip. I know I did. Okay, because nobody has ever sent me a journal before. Stacy Evans over at Pink Poodle Pat Creative Playground gave me one time when I was helping her move her craft room from one room to another room in her house. And I got a small mini journal in an envelope of Happy Mail, I think. But I've never gotten anything like this. It's got 3 signatures in it. You see that? 1, 2, 3. Okay. She bound it and then covered the binding with lace. Looks like, yeah, with lace. And she painted, oh, this is a foam flower. And then she's got this little charm that says love on the front. Look at the cover. I used to have this stamp right here until somebody stole it. Long story. Some of you know, not the beginning, yeah, it was the beginning of last year. Before I moved back home, I was in Kentucky, and someone who was supposed to be my friend, I had put all of my cling stamps in a binder, you know, so I could keep them all together. And that binder came up missing. And she's the only one who could have taken it. And I've talked to other people who said they've seen her with it. So I know she's got it. And there's no way I'm going to be able to get it back. But that was one of the stamps I had, and I loved it. Okay, so let's open this and explore this together. Okay, and she's got it hooked in the back through here by a little knot, which I think is a fabulous idea. Okay. She's got lace on the front and lace on the back edges. And I love the colors and the honeycomb pattern. Like she did up here. Okay. When you open it, there's a 2018 and a 2019 2-year planner. I'm like totally floored. I didn't even know they had these out yet. You know? Oh, so that was one of the signatures. See? Right there. But that's pretty cool. Let's see. Some doilies. Some paper. Looks like some tea-stained paper. You can see that. And then there's some line paper. Another piece of doily. Look at that. I love that. Oh, and it's got a scallop thing, but it's a pocket. Isn't that precious? Check that out. It's got a scallop opening. Okay. And this one does a flip out. It's got more doily. More pattern, or more line paper. Some painted on music paper. You can see it. That's very good. Some more line paper. Which is good because honestly, when I see a lot of these junk journals, the one thought that goes through my head is, okay, what are you going to do with it? It's supposed to be a journal. You're supposed to write in it. But half the time I watch the videos, they embellish it so much that there's no room to journal in it. And that I mean, granted, they are beautiful journals, but that's crazy. I mean, if you wanted to set it up on a shelf, you know, in your bedroom or something, just to be a look at pretty thing, then more power to you. But if you're going to call it a journal, then leave some space for journaling. You know what I'm saying? So there's some more paper. And I like how she left so many blanks so that I could embellish it the way I like it. So keep that in mind too. If you're planning on giving out journals or selling journals, don't embellish them so much that they can't do anything with them. Because that would aggravate me, spending $30 or $40 on a journal I couldn't do anything with. But I was so floored when I opened this package because, you know, it was something I was definitely not expecting. You know, and there's some more music paper and some more line paper. There's another envelope, or a tuck spot, pocket, that's what you call it. And then there's some more line paper. And I love that on each section of the line paper, there's like a tea-stained paper, almost like a cover and a back cover for just your set of journals, you know, your set of notes. We've got, oh, that's pretty. And 2 more doilies, and we're on the last signature. But I was so surprised when she sent this to me. I was like, oh my gosh. And it is so beautiful. See, here's another set with the front and the back and the line paper in the middle. I think that is so creative. That is such a good idea. And then even here, there's one that's got lines on it. Slightly, but... And then there on some music paper. I have to look at the screen every so often because I know I'm going to end up being out of frame. Oh, that's pretty. Right there. It's another doily. And then here we go with the papers and another, whoops, another flip out. But Tina thank you so, so much for thinking of me. This is so thoughtful. And there's another little pocket. And I am honored that you chose me to finish this. Because I'm still new in the journal world. I really am. And maybe that's what it's all about. Like the memorial journal I did for my grandmother. That was all heart. I didn't care if it matched. I mean, I did, but everything in there is a representation of something that reminded me of her. You know, like all that lace. She was such a seamstress. I'm going to put some of her favorite recipes in there too because she was an awesome cook. There's another doily, some more papers. And another flip out. And some more papers. And a music page. And another papers. That back page is so pretty. Look at the inside. She even did the inside. So I could add pockets if I wanted. I couldn't embellish it too much, I don't think, because I'm not sure how well the binding will hold or, you know, how this will swell. But I am going to have so much fun embellishing my very first, what do I say, my journal, my personal journal. Like I've done the themed one on Halloween. Yeah, that was mine, but it was also on a theme. And the other one I've done for my grandmother, and that was all about her. And I made some smaller ones, and I gave out to people who, just to give them a smile and a pick-me-up, like the other grandma, the Mimi Michelle. She was going to go in for surgery, and so I made her a little one just to give her a smile or something happy to look at. And other than that, you know, that's about it. That's what my Happy Mail was anyway. So I am totally, totally, totally over the moon about this journal. This is just amazing to me. I am so honored. And it's the perfect purse size. You know, it's probably, let me see, where's my ruler? Looks like maybe 6 inches tall. Yep, 6 inches. See if you can see that. Nope, not that way. I'll do it this way. Oh, so maybe 6 1/4 inches tall. 6 1/2. By 4. Okay, so my ruler's upside down. Cut me some slack, okay? I haven't finished my first cup of coffee yet. By 4. Yeah, this is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Tina. And with all the lovely stuff you sent with it. Now I have one last thing. It's a project share, something that I made, okay, that I didn't get to send out because my swap partner flaked on me at the last minute. It was my very, very, very first time doing steampunk, so please forgive me if it looks kind of weird. But this is what they would have seen when they pulled open the envelope. Let me get this wrapped back up. Okay? This is what they would have seen when they opened the envelope. I don't open mine up and leave them out flat because I'd rather pay the postage of a parcel than worry about them going through a machine and getting all squashed. Okay, so this lace, it's not quite a yard. I would say, let me see, probably 18 inches. Let's see, 12, 24, 26 inches. And let me, okay. Now this is my very first time, so please be kind. All right, I'll go with the bottom. And I didn't realize, I thought you had to put ATCs in here. Let me see if I can get that over there. It says to travel home. If it will focus. Anyway. So I made ATC cards. Went the whole route, you know, painted them. Here's the next set. Some see imperfection. Art another way. Those are real vintage keys in there that I put, even down here. Uh-oh. See, that's another reason. It fell out. Okay, hold on. And apparently, I'm not supposed to stuff it as much as I do. But I'll tell you what, I love giving out things so much. I stuff the dickens out of these things, hoping, you know, that some of this stuff will make somebody else as happy as me. All right, now let me try this way. Okay, and look, I found these little pocket bags. They look like little pocket shopping bags. Aren't they so cute? They got the little handle and they open up and see, aren't they so cute? And I had that tucked in because it was perfect fit. So I'll leave that there. Okay, so I apologize about that. This one fall out? Yes, it did. Okay, this one. See, because what I did was I tried to put my ATC up front and then some steampunk paper or some coordinating paper in the back. So when you flipped it over, it still all matched and didn't look like a hodgepodge of, great. Okay, let's do it this way. It didn't look like a hodgepodge mess. But she flaked and never came through on her end, so I'm glad I didn't send it out. But there's the top ones. See, up here I just put Simplify. This is old chain from an old bracelet. And this one says Time to Create. And this one says Because. And this is what the back looks like. This is what I was saying. I just used cards that coordinated. Oops, this one. And I stuck all the goodies in between so they didn't get a sneak peek. And then I did my mustache washi here and then my key washi here and here, figuring, you know, you can pull this off and reuse it. Well, unless I glued it. I hope I didn't glue it the first time. I might have glued it. Anyway, you know me and my glue and stickers. But this was my first steampunk pocket letter. Now, I'm going to pull some out and show you what kind of goodies I put in pocket letters. Okay, there's another little card. There's some scrapbook paper. And a sticker tag. Okay. And let me put this one back in. Okay, now these are glued to the washi tape, or to the ATC cards. These are the ATCs, the ones up front. They've got the keys on them and everything. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this thing apart right now because, see, there's one of the keys that fell out. Let me do it this way. There we go. And then this was a background. And these are some homemade tags I made with some scrap paper I had. A plain white tag, 2 of them, so they could decorate them themselves. And some owl stickers. Some paper. Some more white tags, which I'm going to go ahead and leave those out. Some more painting papers. Not painting papers, but pieces of scrapbook paper. This was before I learned about painting papers. They'd have probably gotten a bunch of those too. And then I asked somebody I knew about, you know, how to make a pocket letter, and they said, no, you don't have to do an ATC. You don't have to go through all that trouble. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. And, you know, it's only a little something something. And I thought, if you're going to go through all the trouble of making that something something into something something, then you might as well do it right, or it's just going to end up being a something, right? So there's that ATC. And here's the goodies I put behind it. See, some more scrapbook paper. And they're all ATC size. Another little, what you call this thing? Shopping bag. I think that's the one that fell out earlier. Let me make sure I put all these in the right spot. Did you need help? Okay. And then there was this one. It says Art Another Way. It's also an ATC. Now, for those of you who don't know what an ATC is, it stands for Artist Trading Cards. And they're 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And people trade them back and forth. And this is what was in that one. See, there's the backdrop. Look, I had die cuts. Butterfly die cuts. Just that over there. Another tag I made. Another tag. Some more owls. Some rhinestone blingy. And some more little scraps of, you know, paper that can go on an ATC. Okay, now my mustache washi. That one I didn't glue, obviously. So I can probably save that for something else. Which means I would not have glued this one either. Good. Because honestly, I don't even know where my mustache washi tape went. Nope, and I think I glued that one. But I wouldn't have glued this. Because I would have wanted people to be able to get their ATCs out. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I can't find my other one, but I did want to make a comment. You know when you're trying to put washi tape on something and you always have to snip off the edge, but you don't really want to throw it away? I usually keep a spare card, like an index card or, you know, whatever, next to me when I'm working with washi tape. So that way, the extra I can do here. And it builds up over time and makes a really awesome collage looking thing that you can use in your artwork. So, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know, Dad. I hadn't eaten dinner last night, so. Can you see that? Okay, why is that? There it is. Some see perfection. And some more washi tape, or not washi tape, some little sticker gems. Some of the negative, that one's shimmer paper. I don't know if you can see that. That I cut one of the butterflies out of. Some more scrapbook paper and some more steampunk stuff. Okay, now I blackened some of these tickets. So this one just says embark. If I can get the thing out of the way. Okay, why does it focus sometimes and not at others? Did I find the spot? Oh well. Anyways, it says embark. Oh, there you go. Some more little gems, sticker gems. And some more little, what I thought was steampunk related cards. More tags. More scrapbook paper. This is that see-through vellum. It's got some really pretty purple and lavender flowers on it. I don't know if you can see that very well. And some more scrapbook paper. And then there's this one with another card. This one says Voyage. There it is. Okay. And that one's got one of my Twinchies I made. Twinchies are 2 by 2 inch by 2 inch squares of leftover scraps that you decorate. You know, like when you're cutting, you make a mixed media page and you're cutting it up for ATCs, and that you got leftovers, you can make inchies and Twinchies out of it. That's an inchie or Twinchie I made. Some more tags, some more scrapbook paper, and of course some more. I'm almost done because this is actually going on a little bit longer than I had anticipated. This was some handmade paper. I have no idea why that was in there. But here was my ATC. Whoops. And I didn't have a Harlequin stamp at the time, so all of those diamonds are mine. And then some more scrapbook paper, another Twinchie that matches the other one. Let me see that. Some more scrapbook paper. Here comes a train. I can feel it shaking the floor. And some Eiffel Tower stickers. A sticker that says hope. It says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's in Hebrews 11:1. chapter 11, verse 1. And then, of course, the back. And we are going to get a train here in a minute. So if I cut you off real quick, it's because of the noise. We live right next to the tracks. This one says to travel home. Come on, you focused before. Okay. And then some more, another Twinchy, some more owls. I know I wasn't very diverse in what I was giving away because I didn't have very many supplies at the time. But I did my best. And see, here are some brads that I put in there. And another vintage card. Oh, I lost. Nope, I didn't lose it. There we go. So that was my very first steampunk letter, pocket letter. And since nobody wants to trade with me, I'm going to go ahead and use them for my next project, which is kind of cool. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'll be working on it for probably a couple of days. That'll be about how long it takes me to figure out. Probably more like a week or so. Let's see if I can get the rest of this washi tape off. Now, if you're into making pocket letters, okay, sometimes it's really hard to find these that are, let's just say, that are inexpensive. I was looking on Amazon and eBay and all that other stuff, and you'd get like 20 pocket letters for $15. Or they use these for baseball cards and Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Like a box of 20 or 25 for $15. I said, you got to be out of your mind. And so I kept looking and looking and looking, and I finally found a company, and oh my gosh, I'll have to look it up on my Amazon, and then I'll come back and link it, that I found where they did a box of 100 for $15. So what I jumped on that. So now I've got 100 of these things. And I'm giving some away in giveaways and things like that. My next giveaway is going to be when I reach 500 subbies. So if you want to be entered into that giveaway, keep an eye out. Tell your friends. Come check out my channel if they like me. You know, cool. Subscribe. You know, down there at the bottom. Subscribe. Click the thumbs up button. And if you want notification, and YouTube tells you when you do this, okay, you'll get the occasional notification, which is actually funny as anything. But you click the bell icon, and little lines will come around it, which means you'll get notified when I upload a new video. When it gets closer to the 500 subby mark, I will do a video of what the prizes are going to be. And I pick two people. I pick a first place and a second place. I don't just pick one person. And if you looked at my 300 subby giveaway video, you'll see kind of what I mean. I don't throw in just, you know, scrap pieces of whatever that I don't like anymore. There's a lot of new things, new in package, that type of thing. And that's how I roll. So, but other than that, this is my video for today. Thank you for watching. Again, if you don't already, please hit subscribe. And please share with your friends. Stop, Dad. He says I say you know too much. I probably do. I think it's a North Yankee thing. But oh, good grief. Yeah, that one I believe I glued. Okay, but that's it for now. Signing off. I wanted to do a Happy Mail haul, and I did that. And then I wanted to do a project share, and I did that too. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless. Hi, this is an add-on because I completely spaced. I got my painting papers from Carrie Lamb over at Epiphany Crafts. She was also one of my swap partners, and I wanted to show you what she sent me. So look at all the different layers on that. Isn't that cool? And this is an envelope. That's pretty awesome. That would make a great journal cover, actually. But that's beautiful. And she sent me some embossed papers that she painted. Look at all those purples. Isn't that pretty? And there's the debossed side. And she sent me some painty colors, book pages. I can show you these. This is, the green is a lot more vibrant than the camera is picking up. And there's same with the pink and the peach and the yellow. This looks like shaving cream. That's beautiful. I love these colors. Look at that. And some more. Look at those colors. Aren't they beautiful? And I love that it gets on the back too. And this one's really, really faint, which is another reason why I think it was shaving cream art. And this one's really soft as well. And that one is just very vibrant purple. I love that. Ooh, we got some neon pink here with some metallic blues. Maybe some magenta down here at the bottom. But yeah, when I got Carrie's papers, I was so excited. This, I think, is parchment paper. And that's purples and oranges, and it looks like there's some pink in there. Isn't that pretty? And then this looks like a sprayed a sprayed piece. There's the back. Maybe a scribble piece or a drop sheet. And then on this side, it's like spray off from Color Sprays. Let's see. Oh, this one looks like alligator skin. I don't know if you can see that texture in there or not. Let me see. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Very pale, very, very monochromatic. It's beautiful. Ooh, and I really like this one. And she's got like a shimmer spray over it, it looks. Or she used shimmer in the ink. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let me see. Oh, maybe a little bit on the pink. But that is so pretty. She did another one with blues and greens. That's gorgeous. Now, Carrie is the owner of the YouTube channel Epiphany Crafts. Epiphany Crafts Studio. Her and her husband do that, and I love listening to their live streams. They go live all the time. And we tell jokes and do trivia and just all kinds of stuff, and we have a really good time. So if you're ever bored one night, go over and check them out at their Epiphany Craft Studios. Ooh, and look at this. Look like paint splats. Could also be starfish. They look like starfish. That's really pretty. I like how that came out. And I like this one too. This one's got yellows and pinks and blues, and you can see all the swirls. It's beautiful. Ooh, this one's really shimmery. I know you probably will not be able to see it in the camera, but maybe if I roll it in the light, you'll be able to see it. Let's see. Oh, too close to the light. No, you can, there you go, down at the bottom. You can see it, but it's like that all over. So pretty. There, you can see some of the shimmer there. That works. And looks like a small jelly plate print, maybe? It looks very pretty. And this is, looks like maybe some yellow, what do you call it, runoff. When you do your brayer and you have too much paint on it and you want to get rid of it. It's on both sides. And it's a really pale yellow. It's very good. Ooh. And look at the metallics on this. That is pretty. Ooh, and she's got some dendritic patterning in this one too. You can see it at the bottom. Come on, focus. There it is. See that? But look how beautiful these colors are together. Look at that, right there. I'm going to try that one day. I mean, I have a few pieces that did it, but I think I did it on accident. It wasn't on purpose. And I think this is a little bit of everything. See the unicorn right here, can't you? With the horn out here. And there's the eyebrow, and then the mouth right in through here. So it looks like a unicorn to me. Unless the horn's pointed in the wrong direction. Then the unicorn is standing backwards. But that's very pretty. And look at this one. Oh, she's got some beautiful dendritics on this. And she used something, maybe a die cut or a piece of leaf or something like that to make a pattern in it. But look at that. See that? Look how pretty that is. Yep. When I'm not filming anymore, I'll certainly turn it on. For now, right here. And over here, there's some dendritic patterning. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Look at right here, it's all rough from the edges. And right in here is that patterning I was telling you about. Like right here, it looks like it's feathering out. Oh, I just love this. And two more sheets. This looks like a pink splatter spray page. A little bit of green and looks like red and maybe some pink. And then she did some shimmer. Oh, you can see the shimmer really good on the black. And some painting paper on the black. But I just wanted to acknowledge that that I did get Carrie's project, and I wanted to share it with you because she does fabulous work. She is such a peach, her and her husband. Oh, don't look at that. That's the surprise for next time. So, yeah, I'm working on a project that I've never seen done, and I've looked everywhere. But I'm not telling you what it is until I get ready to put it all together, and then I'll put it all together on camera. So, again, thank you. If you like my video, please click the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want notifications of my video, which YouTube will tell you you'll get occasional notifications, click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. Thank you. Have a great day, and God bless.